First thing we're going to talk about is resistance. What do you guys think I mean when I say resistance? From a seller, if a seller is resisting you, what do you think that means?
Guarding.
Yeah, their guard's up, their walls are up. How often does that happen? A lot, right? And when their guard's up, we don't get the information we need. We don't get the answers we're looking for. We really can't have the right conversation. The way I like to think about resistance and guard being up is this. I want you to imagine that you could read minds. If you could read minds, you would not need any sales training whatsoever, and you would most likely close every closable deal because as you spoke to someone, you could see what they were thinking. Why are they selling? Why is that important? What's going on in their life? What are all the concerns that they have that might keep them from selling? As you're talking to them, you can see, ooh, this isn't going over well. They're starting to get upset. They don't like where we're going here. There's another concern we've created. So can we agree that if there was no resistance, we could literally read minds with just open, free flow conversation, no walls, no barriers, we could probably close any closable deal. Do you think it could? Yeah, but the reality is there's this resistance. Perceived pressure, discomfort, risk, fear of the unknown. This is why sellers resist. No one likes the unknown. Let's start with that. Why are haunted houses scary? We all know we're going to live through a haunted house experience, right? No question. Going in, I'll come out. It is scary. I went to my daughter's last year, her high school, or maybe it was the year before, put on a haunted house. And I was thinking, these high school kids, there is no way I'm going to be scared. I was freaked out. Whole time. It was dark, they had the strobe lights going, kids were popping out from everywhere. When you don't know what to expect, it's scary. And lots of times when you don't know what to expect, you expect the very worst. I'll give you another example. Who has ever received a text that said something along the lines of, "We need to talk"? Don't you expect the worst?
Yeah.
The unknown, resistance, freak out, now you're expecting the worst. And there's also a lot of perceived pressure, risk. I mean, if you're inviting a stranger into your home, talk about one of the biggest sales or decisions you make in your life, and they think you're a salesperson or maybe an investor who's going to lowball them, do you think people might be a little uncomfortable in that situation? Yeah, walls go up. So we need to figure out, how do we take these walls down? How do we remove pressure, discomfort? How do we remove the fear of the unknown right out of the gate? So a couple things you want to do, this is going to be practical, on every sales call, whether it's over the phone or face-to-face, it doesn't matter. A couple of big things I want to point out here. First thing is, let people know what to expect. If I'm in that haunted house and the lights are on, and I know there's someone behind this corner and this corner, am I scared anymore?
No.
No, I know exactly what to expect. So every time you have a sales call, there's no trick to this. Tell people exactly what to expect. Here's what we're doing today. Here's how long it's going to take. Here's what we're going to talk about. And at the end, here's how it ends. I'm going to give you an offer. There's a very important piece that goes on to the tail end of that to remove pressure as well. And that's letting them know that whatever they decide is perfectly okay. No is okay. Why do you think that's so important to let people know we might not do business today? It might not be a perfect fit, but if that's the case, it's okay. We gave it our best shot. Why is that so important?
No pressure.
Yeah, it just relieves the pressure immediately. Otherwise, they're going through the entire sales call waiting to be closed. It sucks. So no is okay. Set expectations. We call it setting the stage. Have a reluctant mindset. What do you guys think I mean by that?
Stay closer to no.
Stay closer to no. You can't be desperate for the deal. Anyone ever heard of the girl who plays hard to get? Like, why do they play hard to get? Makes them more attractive. We want as human beings what we can't have. That's just human nature. It's psychology. We want what we can't have. It's called psychological reactance. It's why Remember the great, I'm gonna call it the great toilet paper run of 2020. The whole world ran out of toilet paper. One person somewhere said, I think we're running low on toilet paper. Boom, I can't have toilet paper, I'm buying bundles. We want what we can't have. There's tremendous value in the things we can't have. It's why Garth Brooks and Cher and all those celebrities have farewell concerts every year, right? This is the last time, I gotta go. So when we want to remove resistance, these are the key points to know. Let people know what to expect. Always let them know if we don't do a deal, that's perfectly fine. We're just going to give this thing our best shot. Have that reluctant mindset of not being desperate for a deal. I know sometimes it's hard to do because sometimes you're desperate for a deal, right? Sometimes they're really attractive deals. And just throughout a sales call, having that reluctant mindset, you always kind of want to pull the seller towards a no. This sounds counterproductive in sales, but you kind of want to be like, you kind of want to question how bad they want to do a deal. Hey John, this sounds good. This might be something that fits. Awesome. I think we might have a fit here, but it sounds like we're not all the way there yet. Probably still have some concerns. You want to always relieve that pressure, be closer to the no than they are.